All right, hockey fans. So here we go. Yeah, I know it looks weird. I'll explain. Round two of the NHL playoffs, and round two starts before round one is over. So there's that. Today we are streaming Canes Rangers, and then immediately afterwards Vegas and Dallas in Game 7. And as usual, there's a fluffy hair on my hat. Now, speaking of the hat, as you guys know, when we stream and we do other series, Kyle and I wear the garb of one of the other teams if we happen to have it. Now, why am I picking the Canes jersey with the hat? Well, number one, the jersey was brand new with tags when I got it, and it's comfortable as hell. Number two, there was a man by the name of Richard Loreth, and he was a big fan of this channel, good friend. Many a day spent messaging with him. He was a Canes fan, but he also liked the Panthers, and he was with us for a long, long time. And last year, after the Stanley Cup run, and I talked about how I wanted jerseys and stuff so that I could do the skits with the other teams, he sent me a bunch of stuff, including this brand new with tag jersey and the hat. Now, unfortunately, he did not live to get to see me wear it in a video because not long after that he passed away. So I'm wearing the jersey and I'm wearing the hat and I'm rooting for Carolina in this series. And yes, I know that means the Panthers will play the Canes in the next round. And it ain't like it would be easy to play the Rangers either. So I may as well root for the team that Richard would have wanted. Other than that, I'm going into this series blind. The full focus, I've been focused on the Panthers. I've been focused on the Bruins and Leafs series. Obviously, we've been doing that. Don't think I saw much of any of the other two series because I think we all kind of knew it was going to be Canes and Rangers. So I'm going into this one kind of blind. All I know is that I'm not really interested in playing Trocheck in the Eastern Conference Finals. That much I'm pretty sure about. And I know the Canes would want revenge. I know that too. Nothing's easy. It's the NHL playoffs. Let's get to it. So, who saw that coming? A total of 12 shots combined in the first period and 4 goals. It's 3-1 Rangers. Now, all I can say is, and I said this before the third goal because of what I was watching, to say that special teams has been the difference is an understatement. The Canes' penalty kill has been atrocious. I mean, just bad. Zibanejad got 2, Trocheck got 1. Zibanejad's getting left alone on the side of the net all over the place. He buries one early. Canes do get one back. And then another power play on a stupid penalty, by the way. Which, by the way, this is a question. It was a cross-check to the face. When you hit a guy with your stick in the face, that's high sticking. So why is a cross-check to the face not a double minor? 2 for high sticking and 2 for cross-checking. 20 seconds, 30 seconds into that power play, and I saw on both of the penalty kills, I'm not saying this is the only thing that's going wrong, but Slavin's puck watching, and he just was, on this last one, if you go back and watch it, he gets caught like out of the play a little too far from the crease area, and in his effort to come back to the crease, he's just kind of like, he's just lollygagging. And then when he sees the puck is almost to Trocheck, there was a rebound, then he like almost, well, I didn't get there in time. Horrible penalty killing. I don't know what Carolina team that is on the ice, but that ain't the team we played last year in the Eastern Conference Finals. That said, ain't over. It's early. It's 3-1. Oh, the Rangers don't look. Go Carolina as a Panther fan. But then again, if Carolina can beat this team, like I said, there's no easy way, and we got our hands full with the Bruins as it is. But the Rangers are no joke. I made the comment on the stream because, I watch a lot of content, and there's a lot of media attention on how great the Panthers are, and and I am enjoying that. But there's some other teams in the East here. We ain't alone at being good, right? So it's fun, but watching the Rangers play right now, you get a little bit queasy as a Panthers fan. You move on to the second period. Well, still 3-1 after 2. The Canes getting power plays, they can't make anything happen. They look very, very much out of sync, out of whack, out of touch, all of it. They just don't look like themselves at all. Yeah, there were no more goals being scored, but just the soft passes, the overpassing on the power play. They 2 or 3 guys have been in what looks like pretty damn good position to take a shot, not too far outside the crease, and they're back passing and they're doing a soft pass to the guy at the side of the net. It's just not good. They just don't look right at all. That said, hey, look, I mean, it's only 3-1. We still could be here a while. But I have a feeling if this goes on any longer at the 3-1 level, I think 5 minutes in, if the Canes don't get one within 5 minutes, you're likely to see 4-1. Let's move on and finish this up. Oh, game 1 goes to the Rangers 4-3. That first period, those power plays, that killed the Canes. Absolutely killed them. The rest of the game was pretty much even. I think the Canes got better and better as the game went on. Right there at the end, they had the Trocheck delay a game, so the puck goes over the glass. So they had a 2-man advantage, and immediately Svechnikov gets called for tripping, and so that evened things out. And basically, pretty much everything else. They did have one little chance there at the end, try to get it to overtime, and not to be. So the Rangers get game 1. The Rangers have to feel like they got away with one. Well, that's a bit much. Not saying they got away with one tonight. I don't think Shesterkin was really spectacular tonight. I think he was fighting off the puck a little bit. So when you get a game where maybe your goalie's not really feeling it, but you're able to win the game and in the playoffs, you've had a good day. Over on the other side, the Canes, I mean, it's same story, different day. Close, almost, right? Anderson was okay, but the 4th goal, that was the backbreaker, was not a good goal to give up in that situation. You cannot give up that goal in that situation and expect to win a series against a team like the Rangers. It's just not his fault, but it's the teams that have the goalie that makes those saves that end up with the hardware at the end of the year. I wouldn't be surprised to see the Canes come back and win this, win game 2 is what I'm trying to say. I wouldn't be surprised to see them come back and win game 2. They got to fix the power play and the penalty kill. It was bad. And, obviously the Rangers are a good team. I'm not taking anything away from them. But just that first period, just leaving guys wide open to the side of the net, mainly Zibanejad, I thought for a second he was going to get a hat trick. He almost had one in the first period, but he opted to pass the puck instead of taking what might have been the 3rd goal of a shot. And that's it. I still suspect you're going to see 6 or 7 games out of this series. I never did actually. I didn't do a preview for this one. I did not do a prediction for this one. The prediction for this series, I'm going to align with what my preseason predictions were, and I actually picked the Canes to win the Cup this year. So I'm hoping that they don't win the Cup, but considering I picked them to get to the Eastern Conference Finals, I will say I think the Canes are going to win this series, but I'm not so sure about that pick now that I've seen game 1. So Canes are going to have to play better. If your special teams are not good, you can win-ish if your power play is not going well. But if your penalty kill is bad in the playoffs, that's usually doomsday. All right, appreciate everybody coming out to the streams. We're in a rush now. We're getting ready to do Game 7 of Vegas and Dallas. I will see you all again later.